Hi there and welcome to this review of the Cubot P11 Android smartphone. We'll be talking about some of the features that it has, some of the specs that it has, what you get in the box, and overall what I think of the design and the performance of the Cubot P11. So let's get into it. Having a look at the back here, we can see that this is the gold color, and on the right hand side of the smartphone we can see we have three different buttons just here. So we have the power button here, the up and down volume button. On the top here we have the headphone jack, and on the bottom here we have the micro USB connection. On the front of the smartphone we have three different buttons which are touch capacitive. So what you get in the box is this nice plastic case with it. It's really light. What you also get in the box is this quick start guide, and it's really useful because it tells you how to use the device in some quick and easy steps. You also get in the box a screen protector, and it just tells you how to sort of install the battery and charge it just to get you started up really quickly. I think both the installation guide and the quick start guide, they're both really useful. You also get this cleaning cloth with it. What else you get in the box is the USB adapter charger, and here we have the micro USB cable. So that's all the things that we get in the box. And so this is the home screen. I actually found this theme to be a bit boring compared to sort of the other Android phones that you have. It's actually a 720p display. So what we can do is, so just go on, this is how it would look like. So if you just go on YouTube, download the app. I found it to be actually quite really responsive. So as you can see, this is what you'd expect. I also use a OnePlus One. So I mean, this would be a sort of like a step down from what I'm using at the moment. But testing it out, I found it to be really responsive. As you can see, downloading files, understand that it is a lower CPU. You don't get as much RAM, but I mean, for the price you can't really go wrong. It's good enough performance for most things. So if you wanted to get this for a backup phone, if you also wanted to get it just to watch movies, that sort of stuff, then I think this is really like an ideal phone. What we also have here is face beauty mode. We also have normal mode and live photo mode. We also have video here, so that makes a video, and then you can also take a picture at the same time, and then you can view your pictures and videos by clicking on it. Just on the bottom here we have settings. So we have a range of different exposure settings, white balance settings, photo. You've got a range of different photo settings there. We also have audio mode. You can also do a time lapse and change the video quality. I think this camera is actually, for me, it's provided greater results than I expected. I mean, it's not the best camera in the world, but it does do the job. It has a quad-core 1.3 GHz processor. It has 1 GB RAM, 8 GB ROM, a 5-inch display. This display is just about right. It's not too big or too small. I currently have the OnePlus One, and that has a display of 5.5 inches. If you wanted this budget smartphone, it's really easy to put away. It doesn't actually feel that heavy at all. The actual camera on the front is 2 megapixels, and the back camera is 8 megapixels. We've actually just taken a picture using the front camera as a sensor, and just waving our hand across it. So just taking another one there, and I think that's quite useful because it's something that you wouldn't expect on this device. What we also have in the settings, of course, you can manage your SIM cards here. You have gesture sensing, which is basically just using your hand across the camera, the front camera, and that's what I just demonstrated just now with the camera. What you can also do is you can use it for music, the launcher. You can also do it for making a smart call. So if I have the lock screen here, and then just do it, swipe across, and that's how it works. And this is Smart Awake, so this is more concerned with sort of how you work the screen and sort of draw to unlock, so you can set your pattern, and some really nice features just there to make sure that your device is actually secure.
Love you. We love you. I love you again. I love you. This is that. Yes. I love you back. So
As you can hear, the audio sounds really nice. It sounds really crisp. It sounds really crisp and clear. I mean, to me, that is really clear. I mean, it's not the best display in the world, as I mentioned previously, but I mean, that's great enough to, you know, get the job done. So this is CM Launcher, and this is, I think it's better to replace it compared to your normal one, your normal theme. And there you can see it's made quite a big difference in terms of how the apps look. I mean, you have some extra features on it. So I mean, here look, it looks really nice. You have your apps organized, and that's the same if you have multiple in folders. It's a lot easier to sort of get your way around, and it looks a lot better. The last test is just a quick game test. I mean, this is not the most intensifying game. This will show you sort of on average how the games are when you play them. Yeah, I think it's a great product overall. I think Cubot have really thought about their customers' experience. I mean, from the actual box itself to what's in the box. So you have the quick start guide and sort of all those different things that do add up in the end. I think this is a great smartphone for someone who's looking for a budget smartphone, or if they're looking for something as a backup. I think it's really, really affordable and sort of really beneficial for a lot of people that can use this, and it really does meet their needs.